Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fud Around and Find Out. I'm here with my amazing co-host, Ashanti.
Hey guys, we're so excited for another episode. We have so much to talk about and I cannot wait to get into it because one of my favorite weeks is coming up, but we'll get into that later. But first, you were recently at the Basketball Hall of Fame. Tell us all about that.
I was. So we got invited, the team got invited, and some other student athletes to go down to support Maya Moore and Sue Bird be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I'd never been before, so I thought, that'd be a really cool experience. Also seeing two of the greats, that's an incredible opportunity. So we went, had our business casual fits on, and it was super cool. It was very long. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was really cool to be able to, share that special moment with them, get to see them, and their speeches were beautiful. So it was really cool.
No, it looked beautiful. I mean, listen, girl, you got things in common with Maya and Sue. You got a championship under your belt, and who knows, that may be your future one day. So that's dope. Also, my favorite player ever was there. So for women, Maya Moore is my favorite. But, for the fellas, Carmelo Anthony was there, and I saw he got inducted. I think the 2008 Redeem team was also inducted. And I saw LeBron and Chris Paul and a bunch of other players. So that was definitely awesome. And then, of course, I tuned into Carmelo's speech. It was beautiful. I was tearing up, getting emotional. But yeah, I thought that was super awesome, especially because literally Melo, I saw him a couple days ago because he's an investor in the gym that I'm running right now. So yeah, that was dope to see him up there. But yeah, my boy just doing great things.
Yeah, there were a lot of greats in the building.
Of
For
course.
sure.
So you're still up at school. Tell me about how it's been bonding with your team. I heard you guys are tuning into some fun movies. Tell us about that.
Sunday night, we had a movie night. It was kind of rainy on Sunday, so it's like a chill day. Khalees cooked breakfast for people.
Again? Khalees is cooking?
Right, exactly.
Okay, girl.
And then we're just chilling. So I was like, let's watch Sinners. Khalees and I have been wanting to watch it. KK loves it. I don't remember if Kaylee said she had seen it or not. So we decided to have a movie night. And it was actually really good. I'd been seeing that, the last quote from the movie, the last time I seen my brother was the last time I seen the sun, on TikTok a lot. And, I never I was like, I don't really get it. We watched, I started tearing up. I was like, wow, this, now I know why KK loves this quote. Yeah.
I love that movie. I remember when it came out, I watched it probably 8 times. First of all, Michael B. Jordan.
And there's two of them?
And there's 2 of them. It couldn't get better. There's a lot of deeper meaning in the music. I'm super
So
tuned
good.
in with music. So for me, the music definitely there was one specific scene where they took it back, the history of music, back to African roots. And then there were some Asian roots. It was beautiful and really, really well written and beautifully directed. So yeah, I love that.
I agree. I feel like I already need to rewatch it to catch up on those things that I missed. But that scene was beautiful. You're right.
Absolutely. So to quick pivot, New York Fashion Week is coming up, girl. I'm so looking forward to it. You're coming to the city, I'm hearing, finally. New York Fashion Week, I mentioned it earlier, is one of my favorite weeks in New York. I'm so looking forward to all the fits, all the parties, all the shows. Anything you're specifically looking forward to?
I'm excited for the shows. I'm excited to dress up, get glam, wear stuff that I don't usually wear, and then see what everyone else is wearing. Excited to see you.
Oh,
Um,
I can't
I'm
wait.
excited for some good New York food. The little things for me.
Wait, absolutely. Girl, there's so much. I know we talked about pizza before, but of course, it's a staple. You gotta try the pizza, gotta try the soul food. Listen, you know what I
I'm
really
eating
love?
really healthy.
A good New York Chinese spot.
Oh,
That hits. What? You don't like Chinese food?
no, I do. It does sound really good, but I'm eating really healthy, so I don't know how crazy I can get.
Okay, that's fair. We'll stick to dang, we put veggies on your pizza or something. I don't know.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Oh man, you trying to get me controversial? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do not like pineapple on my pizza. It doesn't belong. It doesn't belong. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
It does belong, but that's okay.
Oh, I
It
can't
definitely
get with it. One of my favorite stylists, back to Fashion Week, is actually in the building. My mother is my absolute favorite stylist. You think I'm kidding? I'm telling you, anytime I've ever looked good is because she put it on me. And so I've been invited out to a couple events this week or this coming week, and she is dressing me for every single one. So I'm
I love
excited.
that. I'm gonna need to hire her. Can you let her know that like I would
I
like
told
we
her
need
to
to
come ready. I showed her some of the fits that you like, and listen, she'll put you in something. No joke. You just say the word, and she'll work it out.
okay, because you always look good. So
Don't hype me, girl. Don't hype me like that. Thank you. No, yeah, she even picked this out. This is like a denim onesie, not onesie, but like one piece jumper. And I
jumper.
got some boots on, but I'm not that flexible. I'm not about to pull that up for you.
Shout out, mom.
So, what kind of looks do you have planned for Fashion Week?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm more of a show up and
Put it on.
go with
Okay,
the flow.
listen. Show up and put that thing on, okay?
So what looks do you have planned? What does mom have planned for you?
So she actually showed me some earlier today. Definitely some denim. You're always gonna find something denim, something fluffy with good texture and a pop of color. That's like staples. So we got some fun things coming up. I'm really excited about. There's like a leather top and denim skirt look. I can't wait to get into it. But I'm really looking forward to your looks, girl, because I haven't seen you look bad. So I can't wait. I'm still stuck on, not to take it too far back, but All-Star Weekend, the pink, like, what was that? Like a pink, like,
Like the skirt suit
yes,
thing?
the skirt suit with the shoulders. I'm telling you,
I know.
like,
I need to post pictures from that.
please, listen,
Or
the
throw
fans have been asking for the
I am
All-Star Weekend drop.
so good. I can't just let them sit in my camera roll, you know?
Listen, you heard it here first, y'all. She gonna drop them pics soon.
At some point.
But okay, how about
It's
before the year's over? Before the
okay,
year's
yeah.
over?
I can do that.
Okay, and definitely show the fans the pink fit. You gonna see me commenting, girl. I'm gonna be right there, like, yes, she put that on.
You know what? Maybe I should post a dump from last year's US Open too.
You didn't
Or
post
post a
from last year's U.S. Open.
No, and I have some cute pictures too. So
Oh
maybe
my
I'll do like an
goodness.
honor that'll be my caption, in honor of the US Open.
You should.
Like, here are my
Not
pictures
only
from
that, weren't you just at the U.S. Open? I definitely saw you doing TikToks and having a good old time.
I was just there. I was there with Mackenzie, KK, and Renee Stubbs. It was a lot of fun.
Ooh, okay. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back for a very special guest.
All right, everybody, welcome back from the break. We have a very special guest here with us who I am super excited to have on because I might have only just met her pretty recently, but I think that she is one of the coolest people I've met this past, I guess, summer. That was like kind of summer when we met. So I'm super excited to have her on. Great person, great personality, and great knowledge about the game of tennis.
Our guest is a 6-time Grand Slam champion. She coached some of the game's biggest names, including Serena Williams, and is a familiar voice on ESPN, NBC, and the Tennis Channel. Now she brings her sharp insight and wit to the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast, part of iHeart Women's Sports. It's Renee Stubbs.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I mean, Azzi came out to the US Open. She drove down from Connecticut to come and see some great tennis with Coco and with Venus. So she got to see the absolute spectrums of the most amazing tennis champions. And it was great to have her there with a bunch of other of her UConn alums, and it was great to just have Azzi at the tennis and just introducing you to another sport was it was a lot of fun. But it's really fun to be here with you guys.
Yes.
That was super fun. So thank you for having us at the Open. Renee let us go up to the what was like the ESPN
Booth. Well, there's an outdoor booth on Armstrong Stadium, and so it's kind of like a random place. We're usually inside a booth, but there we're actually outside, and we just kind of shimmered some seats along the side of our booth there for the girls to sit, and it was a lot of fun.
It was so cool. That environment, watching Venus play. I mean, I don't know. It was my first doubles match, and it was incredible. That environment, them watching them, it was one of the coolest things.
Yeah, I mean, it was just I just love showing other athletes, particularly around like different. I loved. I mean, Azzi, I loved the WNBA. It's like my favorite thing to do. I think I've told everyone that hasn't been to a Liberty game, what are you doing with yourself? You have no life. You haven't been to a game here in New York. So it's like I like to also introduce tennis to people that are lovers of various different sports, because the atmosphere at the US Open is second to none at any Grand Slam. The noise, the chaos of the US Open. And so it's sort of similar to me. I'm like, you haven't been to a Liberty game? What is wrong with you? So anyway, I love that our worlds have collided.
That's amazing.
So I want to know some behind the scenes, like things that the fans did not get to see at the US Open. I personally have never been. I really wanted to go. Unfortunately, my schedule wasn't permitting.
The US Open is wild. Like, it's loud. It's like honey deuces and Dobell tequila, and like it's just Heineken, and everything's just surrounded by noise. The Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is the biggest stadium in the world, is loud. It's like, even for us doing courtside commentary, we've got to wear noise canceling headphones because we can't hear the commentators. It's just manic and crazy. And after the 19 days that I've worked there, I do need a bit of a break. But also at the same time, it's kind of my favorite Grand Slam to work in television because it's just so much. And I kind of love it.
Sounds like my vibe too.
Yeah. It's time.
Overdue. And it especially sounds fun with you.
As long as I'm not working, it's way more fun.
All right, you got to tell me when your day's off are, because I don't want to get into no trouble. We had some big matches this year at the Open. Coco and Naomi, Venus playing doubles. What were some of your takeaways from the matches?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Coco, it's a bit of a struggle right now. And sort of, Azzi, I talked to you about this a little bit. When you have a technique flaw in your game, whether it be, in basketball, obviously it's like your shooting technique or something with your feet or your crossover or whatever it is, you're always working on improving your technique on whatever it is. And Coco has arguably one of the greatest backhands we've ever seen in the game, but her forehand is really technically quite flawed. And her serve has become a technical issue for her. Naomi, on the other hand, played unbelievable. She's come back from having a baby. It's been a bit of a struggle for her over the last couple of years, but she's certainly found her form. But actually, one of the best matches that I called was the Naomi Osaka Amanda Anisimova. And if you remember, Amanda lost 6-love in the finals of Wimbledon. I mean, that's like losing 100-4 in a game in the NCAA titles. I mean, that is so bad to lose that easily, right? And the fact that she came back at this tournament and beat that same player in this tournament just shows you the different ways to be able to manage stress and disappointment and come back and beat the same player who you literally couldn't win a game against in the finals of Wimbledon. And Iga Swiatek, who was the favorite coming into the US Open, is unbelievable to me. The mental fortitude that she was able to turn around. So that was arguably the match of the tournament for me. It was 3 hours long. It went till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then Amanda, unfortunately, didn't play her best final, but Sabalenka was just too tough in the final and so much more experience than Amanda. But I'm happy for Amanda. She's young. She's been through a lot in her life. She lost her dad when she was 19, leading into the US Open in 2019. She took a mental break from the game for about 8 months. And then she was in qualifying here last year and lost in qualifying. And was doing online classes at 22, thinking, maybe it's just not for me anymore. And now look where she's at, 4 in the world, killing it, doing great things. So I'm super, super happy for her.
I feel like to hear other athletes and their stories, like everyone, whether you're an athlete, not an athlete, everyone has adversity, their own path, their own stories, own things they have to battle. But to hear other athletes come back at that level is like, I got chills when you were talking about it. It's so impressive. I'm definitely going to have to read up on her later.
Yep.
Absolutely. So you guys, I'm hearing about this glasses sticker story. Can somebody tell me what happened with that?
Oh, it Renee just had a sticker on her glasses, and I took it off for her, but she said that she'd been walking around with it all day and no one told her, which is kind of messed up.
Azzi, not all day, for like 5 days.
Whoa.
I got a brand new pair of sunglasses that, by the way, is my third pair because I keep losing them. Because, as you get old, you start to have to wear reading glasses. And so I'd have to take my sunglasses off and I put them down and then I forget them. And like I left them at Wimbledon and then I got to the US Open. But the good thing is I know exactly where to get them. So this is my third pair of them. So I took them out of their case and, took the plastic things off, right? Then I put them on. I'm like, yeah, good to go, right? These are my favorite sunglasses. And then I was wearing them for like 4 days at least. And many people actually were like, love your glasses, love your glasses. And then all of a sudden I'm looking at Azzi and Azzi's just like staring at the front of my head.
Definitely staring.
And I was like, what is going? She goes, can I take this sticker off? I was like, what? I'm like, so all of my friends, quote unquote, let me walk around with this. Either that or they thought it was part of the glasses. Thank God for, Azzi, who's at an age where she goes, no, those are not supposed to be on there.
I mean, they're very stylish glasses, so I could see the confusion. We're like, maybe it's supposed to be there because they look good. Like, it didn't look bad with the sticker on, but I got your back, Renee. Don't worry.
Thank God. Thank God for you. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Your girl's a real one. But yes, Renee, you are actually very stylish. I have seen some of your looks. How would you describe your personal style?
Ooh, my personal style. Well, I do say to my friends and my ESPN execs, you will not see me in a dress and you will definitely not see me in patterns. Okay. So I am a more sort of like, I love rocking a tie. I love rocking a sort of suit pants. Depends on the weather. Obviously, if it's really hot at the US Open, it has been, I don't mind like wearing a tank with a great pair of pants. I'll have my dunks or I'll have any kind of a sneaker on or not wear any kind of fancy shoe because I'm running around the US Open. I told you, I'm walking through garbage. And so, I don't know. I'm sort of like lesbian chic. That's my vibe.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
I do feel like fashion and women's sports right now are going pretty much hand in hand.
They are. I mean, look at listen, it's not my vibe, a Labubu and the rhinestones and all that sort of stuff. But, look at Naomi Osaka, like rocking that stuff. I mean, the original of that, of course, is Serena Williams, when she came out with the cape and all this stuff on. Women athletes are arguably some of the most high profile people in the world. And I love that, a young girl who wants to grow up and be an Azzi Fudd or a Coco Gauff or, a Serena or Venus Williams can look at these people and be like, oh, I can play sports and be cool as well. Like, I'm going to do that.
So what do you think your greatest achievement was as a player?
I guess winning my first major title in Australia. You always sort of dream of that moment and you don't say, oh, I'd rather win Wimbledon first or, oh, maybe the US Open or, oh, the Australian Open would be great. I mean, I never thought that way. I just thought, boy, if I win one major title, I'm going to be the happiest person in the world. And it just made me feel like, it's just like you, Azzi, is like winning a national title. Does that say, oh, that's it, I'm good now, I don't have to prove anything? Or if I didn't win one, I'm sure Caitlin Clark would have loved to have won a national title, but it didn't make her not be one of the best players. But it kind of helps if you can at least add that to your resume. So, I mean, I'd been a very, very good player for a long time. I'd been number one in the world, all the things. I'd won multiple tournaments on the WTA tour, but I hadn't won a slam. And so, when Lisa Raymond and I achieved that at the Australian Open as the number one seeds, and we beat an incredible team to win the tournament in front of my family, which never traveled. They never saw me play live, very, very, very infrequently, only when I played in Australia. So to do it in front of like 10,000 people, 15,000 people on Rod Laver Arena in front of my family and against a great team, and really it was very, very tough match. That to me is like a memory I'll never forget. And subsequently after that, winning Wimbledon a couple of times and all the things, they all are amazing, but there's nothing that substitutes the first time that you do it because you finally have achieved something you've dreamed about your whole life.
I do have another question actually about the Olympics. Which Olympics was your favorite?
Ooh, good one. Listen, I'm not going to lie, and Azzi, fingers crossed for you, buddy, in LA, but there is nothing like playing for your country in your country at your Olympics. And I was so blessed and fortunate that I went to 4 Olympics and one of them happened to be in Sydney. And I was in my prime at that age. I was in my prime in 2000 and 2004. when I went to Athens as well. Playing in Sydney was just, I've never been more nervous in my life playing on a tennis court. I was shaking. And in the first round, I was number 1 doubles player or number 2 doubles player at the time in the world. And I have never been more nervous playing against a team that I knew there was no way I was losing to. And I could not stop shaking till like a set and 4-1 in the second set because I was so nervous there because I wanted to do so well. But that Olympics was off the charts. The crowds in Australia, hopefully, as I said, Azzi, you get an opportunity in LA. If not in Brisbane, like the crowds are going to be bonkers there. Australia, we're obsessed with sports. We will pay for any sporting event. So the fact that I got to walk on the track in Sydney, nothing beats that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you kind of mentioned it right there. Like you said, you were so nervous in those games, even when you knew like there was no way you were going to lose. Tennis is such a mental game. When you got like that, how did you kind of like reframe yourself, settle yourself, like log back in?
Well, I know you got Gino to drop some perlers on you and, get you in a great mindset. And I'm sure he's said some amazing things to you in the past, and he will continue to do that in the future. And you'll have great coaches and people around you. But I have to say, one of the things that I told myself in that very first game of that match, when I was literally shaking, my hands were shaking. I just said to myself, Renee, do what you do. And by saying that to myself, what I meant by that was we all have weaknesses, right? And I knew what my weakness was. My opponents know what my weaknesses are. But I was not going to let my weaknesses, if I didn't do them well, affect the things that I knew I did better than anybody else on the court. So I was a very aggressive player. I was an incredible volleyer. I had a great serve. I poached more than anyone. Like I would put myself in the line of fire of the ball more than probably anyone has ever in tennis's history on the doubles court. And I was like, I'm going to show up. That person's going to show up today. Now, all the things that I know I maybe struggle with when I'm nervous or things aren't going well, they may show up as well, but I'm not going to let them affect the things that I know I do really, really well. So if that's a word of advice is do what you do and don't let the bad stuff affect the things that you know you do better than everybody else. And that really helped me in those moments.
I love that. Got to write that down. Take some notes.
Refer back to the pod.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of differences are you seeing in how the women's sports were covered when you played compared to now?
Oh, God, like night and day. I mean, an ice bath? What? Like hyperbaric chamber? What? Meditation? What? Like all the things. Like I have to tell you, there's so many things that I would have done differently in my career. And I had a lot of injuries in my early years. I had stress fractures. I had a terrible wrist injury back in 97 when I was at my highest in singles. And I was really starting to figure out how to play really good singles and tennis. Doubles came really naturally to me. But there's so many things that if I could look back on that have now changed so much with recovery, with, loading, physiotherapy, all the things that I wish I'd had a little bit more of. There's so many differences now, and there's so much more professionalism. There's so much money in tennis now. I mean, the winners of the doubles won $500,000 the other day for winning the tournament. And when I won it, it was $100,000. And I thought that was a shitload of money, and it was, I'm not going to lie. I mean, $100,000, people are getting paid less than that in the WNBA right now. So, I'm just like, I was grateful at the time. I won the doubles and the mix that year. If I'd done that this year, I would have won $1 million total.
Wow.
Okay. So, I mean, the amount of money now that they're winning just in doubles, I tell people all the time, if you don't make it in singles, there's a lot of reasons to get really good in doubles as well, because you would have walked away with a cool $1 million this year at the US Open.
Tennis money is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So what do you see in future for women's sports?
It's
that's
right. Everyone's watching it now. Everyone's finally caught up to the fact that women's sport is entertaining. Okay. It's like, before it was like, oh, the women can't do this. Women can't do. I was like, have you watched the women? Like, have you gone? And I know I keep bringing this up, but I have floor seats to the Liberty. Let me tell you something. Those seats are not cheap next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope everybody in the WNBA gets their bag because my tickets are 2+X next year. So the players better be getting some of that bag. But like sitting close to the court, I cannot tell you, I never realized how physical basketball is. Like, my attention to the detail of what happens out there. And I think, Azzi, like, if you sat courtside for a tennis match, now you're just like, wow. I mean, they are hitting the ball so hard, and the physicality of the tennis game and the movement and the speed is off the charts. And I would argue that when you sit courtside at a WNBA game, you better throw some respect, because they are hurting each other to get the ball. And I think it's the thing that you probably, what DT said about Caitlin coming into the league and all the rookies come into the league. I mean, Paige, credit, she's like killed it this year. And a lot of the rookies did really well this year, but I think they also were sort of really prepared for it. Like, you're going to have to bulk up. You're going to have to get faster, because it is brutal. So I think, like, if everyone can look at women's sports like that and respect them, then they start going into watching them on TV or live and go, man, I have so much respect for them. And do not compare it to men's. Do not say, well, they can't do this. It's like, no, they can't. They're women. But respect what they are doing physically with their bodies, because they are pushing themselves to the limit physically of their bodies. And they're physically pushing themselves to do whatever they can in their sport. So respect that. And if you can do that, you will really love watching any women's sports.
That's exactly how I felt watching Venus. When we watched her doubles match and they said her age, and I was like, she's moving on the court and playing as well as she is. She was so strong. Watching her serve was unreal. But just seeing the way she was moving at her age, I was, how is this possible to be able to keep your body in this kind of shit like that? I thought that blew my mind. I really did.
Yeah. And I mean, Azzi, as you saw, like what was 3 years ago, something like that, when Serena played the US Open, she was 40 years of age, like running around with these like 23-year-olds and 24-year-olds and like moving as well as they are. If you push yourself and you are a professional and you want the best out of your body, you can do it. And the one word I want people to remember when they talk about women's sports is respect it. Just respect them. That's all there. Don't compare them. You don't need to compare them to men. I hate this. Well, she couldn't win a game against Roger Federer. It's like, what's the point of that? Take all of Roger Federer's testosterone away, take all his muscle mass away, take speed away, and then we've got a match, right? Or vice versa, give all these women testosterone. It's like, it's such a stupid argument, and I hate it. Just respect what every single athlete is doing, because they are pushing themselves to the limit physically and mentally.
Absolutely. I love that. Don't compare, just respect.
Yep.
Okay, Renee, what kind of tips do you have for Ashanti and I as we're starting off this podcast?
Be curious. Like, I think that's the best thing that you can ever be when you're podcasting. And, like when I interview other players, clearly I know sort of what they're going through and what they need to do to achieve to be great and all those sort of things. But I want to know their story. Like, I want to know what makes them tick. I want to ask them the questions that I want to ask them. So be curious, respect them, respect what they've done in their career. But I think the best thing about it is just be curious about somebody and their lives and their sport. And ask a million questions, just ask the millions of questions that you would want to ask them. Like talking to you now, Azzi, I'm like, I could just see me going, all right, okay, so I want to know more about you. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the beauty of being able to interview people and do this. It's like, learn things from them and be curious about it. And I think that's the best thing to advise.
Thank you for that. So I want to know about you. You grew up in Australia. Tell us about that. It's very different than here in the States.
People always ask me, what's the difference between Australia and America? And I'm like, Australians work to get to the weekend and Americans work to get ahead. And by that, I mean, Australians, we like to have a good time. We love to work hard, but we love to have a good time. So our shops close. If you go there, Azzi, Ashanti, you know this, at 5 p.m., shops are done. They're closed. Everyone's home.
Yep.
People are with their families or people are going out for drinks. You're not working till 9 p.m. Except on the Thursday night, we have late night shopping, at the malls. And they're open till 9, okay? So there's like this community feel, and it's about enjoying your life in Australia.
I love my time in Australia. I love that it's hot. I love the people. And you're absolutely right. That's like one of the things I really enjoyed when I got to So I lived there in Brisbane for a year because I played professional basketball over there. And when I got there, it was like everyone's smiling, they're greeting each other. And me coming from New York City was definitely like a culture shock. It feels a little bit slower, but not too slow. It's still city, it's still active, it's a lot of fun. You guys sure know how to party. So I really enjoyed my time.
Well, that's another thing that we definitely do well. We definitely do that well. We can
Absolutely.
drink. We have a good time. It is hot, especially in Brisbane. It is real
Yes.
hot. It's kind of like the Florida of Australia, right? It's the opposite. North is hot, south is cold. Yeah, we're a good time. We're a good time.
I love y'all.
Renee, that was amazing. Thank you so much for letting us pick your brain, get to know you a little bit better. We're going to go to a quick break, but after, Renee, are you down to play some games?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. All right, welcome back. It is time for Fudd and Games. So to start us off, we have the What the Fudd of the Week. Ashanti, what do we have?
Okay, you guys. So, what the FUD of the week is something that happened this week that made you go, what the FUD? So, our what the FUD of the week is Renee's star-studded box. She had Chelsea Handler, Shonda Rhimes, Naomi Watts. Girl, tell us all about that.
You know, look, here's the deal. Tennis brings people together, okay? And as, you know, us athletes know, kind of singers and actors and people of, you know, that genre love sports, right? They love to be around sports athletes. So I have just met so many amazing people like Shonda and Chelsea and Juliana Margulies and all these people that are in the photos that I put on my Instagram, because we genuinely have become friends based on the fact that they love tennis. They just love it. And they come and watch, and, you know, I'm there and I go sit with them and we talk about tennis. And then I've gotten to be friendly and friends with a lot of these people based on the fact that they love the sport of tennis. And yeah, I mean, it's just part of what you do. It's part of what we do, right? We're around a lot of really cool freaking people. And, you know, it's great to be around really cool freaking women who are doing great things in their industry. And as I said, be curious, right? And I'm curious about the things that they do, and getting to know them is always so fun. And then when you get to know people, you just realize they're just real people. And so that's sort of like where I get, I mean, look at Azzi. She's just a real person.
Tell that to the fans and listeners.
I mean, you did make my list on that little photo montage. So just so you know.
I am honored.
Yeah.
All right, up next, we have a fun game called Aussie Slang Quiz. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
So, for our Aussie Slang Quiz game, I'm going to list out some Aussie slang words, and you guys are going to tell me what you believe it means, okay? Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Shouldn't you know all the slang words?
Well, you never know.
Okay, that's fair.
Remember, I told you I've been living here for a long time.
That's true. Ready? Frothy. What do you think frothy means? Azzi, you can go first.
It's not like the milk on top of your coffee.
I'm crying.
There's another meaning? Frothy. Like, oh, like, that's super cool. That's just so frothy.
Well, it could be that, but I'm thinking maybe the top of a beer.
Yep. It's frothy means beer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. Azzi, you know, you what are you, old enough to drink yet?
I am, but not beer. That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're definitely old enough in Australia. We drink at 18, so you be golden.
I knew the bars look young. You know what? Anyways.
Yeah.
Macas. What's macas?
Like marker with an accent?
Oh my goodness. Macas.
I'll give you a hint.
A coffee.
2 all beef patty,
Ooh, that's a good hint.
special sauce,
Ooh, come on. Do the
lettuce, cheese,
Come on. Do the whole rap.
a Big Mac. It's McDonald's.
Yes.
It means McDonald's.
Okay.
Macca's.
So that's okay. I could see that.
Yeah, okay. You got it.
Enough.
Just shorten everything, Azzi. You'll be good.
Okay, the next one. You ready? Yarn.
Are you chat GPT?
I was literally like,
Azzi?
do not cheat,
No,
Azzi.
I know I don't I don't know. Yarn?
Yarn.
What are we doing right now?
Talking. So it's like yapping, yarn.
You got it.
Chat. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
A good yarn. I'm having a good chat.
A good yarn. I like that. All right, ready? Drongo. I might be saying this wrong. Drongo.
Is that how you say it?
I hope.
And drongo.
Drongo.
You're an absolute drongo.
Ooh.
An idiot.
Oh.
Nailed it. You nailed it because of the way I said it. You're a drongo.
All right, you're gonna give the clues. Ready?
Yeah.
Budgie smuggler. This is crazy. Am I saying this right? Is it budgie?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Budgie
Budgie smuggler. Yeah.
I cannot.
You're never going to get
You're
this
never
one,
gonna
Azzi.
get this girl.
A
Budgie smuggler. That's crazy.
I don't. A budgie smuggler.
Okay.
I don't know.
You wear budgie smugglers.
It's a swimsuit that a
Mhm.
man wears.
Like a speedo.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm thinking like smug. It's like tight.
Nailed it.
Next. Is it Straya or Straya? Straya? Straya.
Straya.
Straya. Straya.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Like, what are these words? I have no idea.
You know
What
how
did
they
I just tell
shorten?
you? Shorten it.
Mhm.
Australia.
Australia.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Did you say Australia? Nailed it.
Ready.
So that's what
Ripper.
like.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, we just say we're from Australia. We're from Australia.
Straya.
We don't say Australia,
I'm from Straya.
you know.
Okay. All right.
Are you from Australia? Yeah.
Ripper. Ripper.
Rippa.
That's all I got.
Hey, Azzi, if someone makes a 3-point shot with like 2 seconds to go and they're running towards you, you'd say, you're a ripper.
So it's like a. You're a dog. Like you're cold.
Yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. What a little, we usually say it like this, you're a little ripper.
You're a little ripper. Really good.
Yeah, so your center or forward, when you run by and you made a great assist to them, they'd be like, you're a little ripper.
Do you say this like on like while you're commentating?
Sometimes a couple of little Australianisms come flying out of my mouth, and people do write me and they'll be like, what does that mean? Or they'll say, you know, they'll inquire about what it means. Yeah. So, or my co-commentator will be like, what the hell does that mean? And then I'll have to explain it to them.
All right, our last one. Fair dinkum. Am I saying that? Am I saying it wrong? What is it?
No, it's fine.
Fair
dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Good game.
Kinda. Not really.
Not really.
It means like if you went up and I don't know, it's basically saying like, oh really? Fair income? No way. Kind of like that.
Okay.
If someone said, oh, I just crossed, like for the other day, I got stung on the face by a bee. It's still marked right here before I was about to go on air. True story. And someone would go, fair income? And I go, yeah, fair income.
Okay.
Seriously.
For real.
Means really. Yeah, for real. Yeah, fair income. That is very Australian. Like you only say that when you're a few lagers or alcoholic drinks in. Fair income?
Once you've had a few frothies.
Nailed it.
Okay, so the next game that we have is we're going to have a little fun with Labubu naming. Kind of like Naomi Osaka did with naming her Labubus after tennis legends. We're going to do that, but the WNBA edition. Okay, so the first WNBA player we have, Sue Bird.
Oof.
Sabubu birdie.
Okay, I'm here for it. Sabubu birdie. All right, what about Diana Taurasi?
DT to the Burbo.
I'm crying.
Wait, can you repeat what
DT to the Berber.
DT to the Boo.
They don't get better than
Am I nailing these
You're
or am I
killing
just
it.
completely messing
No,
this
you're
up?
killing it.
No,
Okay, great.
I like it.
Okay.
Lisa Leslie.
Lily La Leslie La Lulu Boo Boo.
Leslie. Leslie.
What I can't even remember what I said.
Yo, the Lily took me out.
The Lily,
The Lily.
Lily, Lalubu, Leslie, Stretch.
The Stretch. Period.
Stretch.
Girl, she tall.
Okay, I like that. All right, Asia Wilson.
Ajubu, Walulu, Ilson.
Maya Moore.
Maya Lou. Maya, I can't. Morupu. Mayula. Maru. Ooh, I can't do this one. This one's like I'm off the reservation on this one. Maya, Lulu, Boo Boo, Maruru.
All right.
More.
I think that her names are way better than anything that we were expecting.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Cheryl Swoops.
La Boo Boo. Oh shit. Cheryl Swoo. Swoolulu. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Shaloops. Shaloops.
Shaloops.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Swoops.
Shaloops.
Chalulu. Swoopoo.
Shoops. Okay.
Shawhoop. Whoop-a-doop.
Doop. Doop.
I'm getting crazy. It's only in the morning too. Haven't even had a drink yet.
All right. How about Azzi Fudd.
Azzi Fudd. I was going to say lazy Lou, but you're not lazy. Lazy Lou, Fubu, Fududu.
What?
Fadadud. I don't want to call you a fadadud. That's terrible. That means I'm calling you lazy Fudd. That just give me your little boo boo name of yourself, Azzi.
Of myself?
Yeah, come on. I know you've got something written down there. Give me your best.
Well, mine are like kind of the opposite direction of yours, you know?
Oh, good. Well, give me some. Give me some.
Mine are more along the line of like Azzi Fuddalicious.
Oh.
Okay.
I get it. I get
Like
get where you want to go with yours.
Or something.
Okay, what about
Azzi.
Ashanti Plummer?
Oh my goodness. Not the laugh. Ashanti. Plumbulu.
Lou.
Shoo.
Plumblubu.
Ashanti Lou. Lamubu.
Yep, that's the one.
What
about you, Renee?
Renee Stubbs.
Renee Bay.
Okay.
Stubba Boo Boo. Renee Lay Stubba Boo Boo. That's a good one. That's not bad.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Renee Lay Stubba Boo Boo.
Renee, thank you so much for joining us today. This was incredible, getting to know you a little bit more, getting to know Ray Stubby Lulu a little bit more.
You're welcome. I had a blast, you guys. Azzi, I can't wait to see you this season. I'm going to be watching big time. I'm looking forward to everything. So thanks for having me today.
You definitely need to make it to a game.
Thanks, Ashanti.
You're so welcome.
Listeners, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to Fudd Around and Find Out wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll see you next week.